is this is our agenda for today. Is going to be creating a scatter plot. I'm going to walk through creating pages, inputting your data, and creating a regression, which commands to enter, how to store and call your regression, and by that I mean renaming the equation and calling on it. Um, this is a pretty quick. This is going to be a pretty quick video compared to the other video I posted. It's going to assume that you can follow along with my calculator commands as I do them on my software on my computer. If you have any questions at any time, I know this is going to be like a pretty quick video. Just feel free to email me at any moment, and I'll get back to you. All right, so let's get started. Here is my calculator, my Ti-Nspire. So what we want to do first is we want to press menu to create our first page. Now we need a calculator page. We also need, if you press Control Dock, we can get the Add Lists and Spreadsheets page, and if we press it one more time, we can get the Add Data and Statistics page. So our first step is we want to input just to get back to the agenda, I've created the pages, check, and I want to input my data. So if I'm back here, let's just say you have X and Y. Your X is your input variable, whatever that is, and Y is your output variable. It depends partially on X, or when I say Y is a response to X, and X is the input, Y is the output. So I'm just going to enter in some random data here. So I don't know, 4, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Just 6 data points for the input variable. And for the output variable, let's put, I don't know, 3, 2, 6, 8, 5, and 1. So we have 6 data points, each with the X and Y value. Now this is how you create your pages and enter your data. So that's step 1. That covers the first part of the agenda. All right, so onto part 2. We have creating a regression, which commands to enter. So this can be done 2 ways. If you go to your third page, your data and statistics page, for your variable here, you want to put in your X value, and for your variable along the side, you want to put in your Y. Now this is our scatter plot. It's called scatter because, well, the points are literally just scattered all across the sheet. So what you want to do is, if you want to create a regression, you could press Menu, go to Analyze, which is number 4, go to Regression, and show linear A plus BX, and it plots a line that's closest to all points here, as it can be, and okay, obviously this wasn't really a good regression equation to do because it looks like our slope is 0, but but I'm sure when we do the output in the calculator section, it'll be a little bit different. All right, so this is our first way of how to create the regression. If you go to the calculator page and you press Menu, go to Statistics, go to Stat Calculations, and press Linear Regression A plus BX. You enter an X and Y, and you press OK. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to this. I can't stand that the slope is. Let's say we have 9 and I don't know, 13. Okay, now this looks a little bit better. This looks like a little bit more of like it has direction and a slope. If we go back here, I'm just going to erase this real quick. If we do that same command again, we create our linear regression, we put an X, Y, and we enter. Okay, so this is how to create our regression output see we have the y-intercept and the equation here along with the slope. And if we type out, if we write down all these constants into our equation here, we'll get the linear regression equation, which is an estimate for any value of x on average equaling y value. So yeah, I think that covers the second part of the agenda. How to store and call your regression. I'm not going to go over how to store it, but I'm going to show you how to call it in a really sort of unique way. If we go back to our software here, so this is stored to a variable called f2, and if you put in any number into f2, like 3, for instance, this calculates this estimates what the regression equation would be at an x value of 3. Just to show that, if I type in stat.a plus stat.b, stat.b, the stat dot, it retrieves the constants, not constants, but the values here, and then multiplies it by the number that you input here. So as you can see, I got the same values with the constants times that value of 3. So yeah, that's how to call it. You can rename this anything during this part of the process. When you enter in the command, you just have to change this value, the save regression equation, to any dummy variable. And that's about it. That wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach out to me here.